Also, that was a very beefy cat. He had like crazy chest muscles. I was gonna call him pecs, but I'm like, I don't think it's a cat. That's correct cat anatomy.
That was probably your last fight, so I had to make sure your limit broke at least once.
Hey, our limit broke before.
They'll tell Hugo.
Once.
Yeah, but I did do it before.
There's
Yeah.
been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
I mean, I used it in a boss fight now, so that matters a little bit more. And
And it was nifty.
it was nifty.
And I kick her, sir.
And then I kick her, sir. Well, that was very fun. I feel like I got the hang of it at the end there, just in time for me to maybe start playing it myself soonish. In like a day or two.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want
Siri doesn't want
is to
that.
be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
You know, I have to say, although they're right to be upset, given what seems to have happened,
Yes.
This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
I didn't hear any of them protesting when he was first there to help.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
Well, weren't they like shoot away
If you say
beforehand?
Yeah. At no point did they go, we don't want you here, we don't want your help.
Go.
We also were in the middle of fighting a bunch of people, so would we have heard them if they protested? I mean, but yes, point taken.
I don't know, but they didn't, so it's irrelevant. We have a perspective that Clive doesn't, so they didn't say jack shit. We watched them leave. They accepted the help until it was convenient for them to spit in his face afterwards.
Yeah.
And again, they're not wrong in some of their protests, but it's like, oh, okay.
And now, so the hideaway is in the same spot on the map, which is weird because it definitely got crushed last time, and it's a little hard to see the landscape now. If this is like, did the area flood after Titan destroyed it?
Well, it's certainly
Or-
different looking.
Right. So like,
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Ride's over, lovebirds. Home, sweet home.
Obelisk, I need you to. This looks cool though. I'm excited to explore this place more. The hideaway number 2.
Maybe it'll be better this time.
It might be better this time. I can see it. Seems a lot bigger for one thing, which is nice. More people that we can help and bring here. Home sweet home.
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
No siree.
Welcome back, Sid.
Thanks.
With that log so we can call it a
Hey. Torgal's here too. Oh, hi.
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosmos. I expect he'll be in the mess.
In the mess, like the eating area.
Mhm.
Torgal is sleeping. Cute.
Or in a pool of vomit.
He got seasick. He doesn't do good with the water. It's a miracle we bring him anywhere at all.
Staying long this time?
No. Probably not. Oh. Are you selling something? She's a keeper of the stores. I'm sure we'll talk to you later. And Nectar's here! Yes.
By what might be a hunt board.
Oh, yeah,
you are,
that
Clive.
too.
Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army.
But only one.
Should be back any day now.
Mm-hmm.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
The nap room? Oh, the map room. But then there's this creature.
Still can't work that
Creature.
one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
I mean, I can't think of
Yet
a
this is
better
where she's
place.
chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
So it sounds like she hasn't been here very long. Nectar, I would talk to you, but we don't have time. Hello, Vivian.
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
What a
I'll
cool
have you
name.
know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
Letting the days go by.
We have a lot to cover.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor.
Blood.
A nation
Lots of blood.
which could legitimately claim
Too much.
to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled.
None of them.
They will all be dead.
An earthquake swallows them
Born
whole.
into inside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even. Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Well,
And that is where we... Wait a minute. We talked to her, though.
Ah,
Mhm.
my favorite.
Which one did we... How did we see the thing that we did? Was it this?
mm-hmm.
What is it that you wish to learn?
Yeah, this!
So this gives us basically an extended look at some of what the active time lore provided.
Yes.
Those were only a handful of select characters, usually the ones pertinent to the given moment.
Here's the latest information.
This is from any point in time in the game. Presumably that's going to continue to extend as we go forward. But you can pull up anybody's profile. We looked at a few of them last time, but
Look at
you
our
can see them over the course of
douchey
the game.
hair.
Even what nation or faction they're representing.
Mm-hmm.
And also we can see Clive's glow up.
Yeah.
And then he now gets even longer hair.
Yes. Longer hair, a little more.
His clothes are more worn
disheveled.
in.
And our scar, our tattoo is gone. We have a scar now.
Burned it.
We burned it off.
Presumably ourselves, but who knows?
Yeah, maybe we had help. Who knows?
A little less scarring than the last person we saw.
Yeah, ours actually came off pretty nicely.
Frail child. Frail child.
Frail child.
Roxas.
Roxas. Yes. Oh, we can actually. Whoa, we can look at the Phoenix and all the dominants. That's
Dominant.
cool. Dominant. Can I do that with?
Icon.
No, I can't. Why can't I do that here? We haven't. Oh, there we go. Okay.
You didn't yet.
We did. I see, because we hadn't
I
accepted.
mean, I guess
him
you
yet.
were, but yeah.
But we were like super crazy, not in control. And then best boy,
tiny.
Torgal, who's a little baby. He must have been
Old as fuck.
And then even
Oldest
older.
as fuck. Maybe a little more white in the hair, hard to say.
Yep. Old man. And then we got our friend Jill.
Jill Valentine.
Jill Valentine, oh my god. And then her like winter whatever outfit that was. And then best outfit. And she really hasn't changed.
Not really.
She's aged very well. I mean, we have too, but we're a little more like disgruntled and scruffy. And she is like basically the same. And then
So there's all sorts of
there's
things.
a lot of characters.
The parents, including our traitor,
Our Chocobo is here too.
lost an eye, but apparently isn't dead.
Oh, wait.
Because we know how to see people who are dead.
Oh, yeah, we do. How do I... R1. Yeah, yeah, there we go.
There's someone who's dead. He's grayed
Yes.
out.
And then
And
we
if
have the
you-
Margrace.
Rather than
Interesting.
R1ing, it's almost better if you just go to the end by L1ing, because then it'll pop you on the far right, and then you see,
Oh.
oh,
Whoa, there's a whole bunch of people.
here's where we are right now.
Yes.
Because we don't really need an overview of what we just went through. We went through it.
Yes.
Now, I guess if we went away for a while or came back to it, so now we can see Ultima.
Ultima, who's horrifying.
This is where we can see, some folks, like there's Benedicta, who's dead.
Yep, very dead. As a doornail. We got the Hugo, who's horrifying.
And alive.
And alive.
And, over there.
And then we have Sid.
Sidolphus.
So cool. The best Sid. Oh, we can look at the dominance. Very
There's
cool.
no line to his daughter yet.
Yeah. I wonder if we'll meet her.
Yeah, we haven't met her, so it makes
someday?
sense it doesn't exist.
Yeah. It's a bunch of people floating out here, though. Who is this? Medicine Girl.
Ah.
Why do you have your own profile?
Well, she had that notable line of dialogue, so she's probably going to come back later.
Okay. I mean, cool. I don't mind.
If we really want to hear more about fucking poultices, I guess we have our in.
We have Bahamut. Oh my god, his face is horrifying. I'm very scared. And yeah, there's a lot to go through here. Obviously, we won't go through all of it, because That's a lot. But it's really cool. And then over here,
One must understand one's place in the world.
we can actually look at all like the movement of different moments in the story, which is like really neat. You can see like the Iron Kingdom. I don't want to read all this right now, but you can see
All the different conflicts and
all
who
the
attacked
different
where and why.
conflicts. Yeah,
And most of these happen, again, the timeline that we know of, because you can see the 13-year gap and the 5-year gap at the
Right.
bottom.
Yes.
So all this involves things that we've effectively seen, or at least heard about. Maybe we weren't
Yes.
directly involved, but
Yeah.
it's all around. So it's a nice little summary if for some reason you've forgotten or lost track, or again, maybe you put the game down for a bit and came back to it. It's a cool feature.
Yeah.
You can also
It's
not
cool.
engage with it at all.
Yeah, but it's a cool way to learn more and to like, if players want to be more, I don't know, aware of like every single detail, that's there. Is the active time lore still a thing? I don't know what button that is.
I think it's the touch screen in cutscenes, so
Oh. Okay. That's
it
good
will
to
do
know.
you no good.
Oh, so we can't actually get to it outside of cutscenes?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, anyway, we're here. I suppose I should save. And then, oh, right.
Yeah, this happened when I went to save last time.
Now we have Electric Man. Cool. I'll have you look at that later.
Okay.
I'll have you, as if I'm the boss. And then everyone, my time with the controller comes to a close.
Well, didn't die.
I didn't die though, which is a huge achievement. And I
now-
didn't play too badly, all things considered. It wasn't a complete embarrassment.
I'm taking this now
Yes,
because you have failed us in one key area, which
Wait.
is
I did.
we didn't look at this at all.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna go over this next time. Well, next week we'll kind of continue exploring this, but here's the mess we just got here.
Yes.
We have plenty of areas to explore, but among the things we can see, we had the whole pier. That's where we came in. The boarding deck we ran through. This person here that she passed actually called us Clive, not Sid, unlike the other random passerbys that we went past.
Yes.
The infirmary, just like in the previous hideaway, is blocked. This time it's not because of Jill. Might be something else. There's bunks. We've got a haven and an atrium, which might be cool to check out. Coming back over this
Yeah.
way, we have Clive's chambers.
We have a room. And then
And-
what is that in our room? Is that the music thing? That we have no
Uh,
money? Wall of memories. Interesting.
And then, beyond that, we have what looks like maybe a dedicated shop now instead of just like a stall in the middle of nowhere for Karen.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll see. This is now the Tub and Crown. No more Chocobo names. Too fat to live. But they still managed to get the word tub in, so like...
Mm-hmm.
And then like all this area that we have to check out. So like we have a lot to explore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure how much of it I want to do in advance. I feel like if it's a video game, they're going to tell us like, oh, you should go talk to this person, and then by proxy we'll be exploring most of it. But we'll see, because I think to myself like, is this a treasure chest?
I mean, that could very well be a treasure chest over there.
Like, is this going to be something? Is this like a secret passage in our chambers?
Mm-hmm.
What about up here? So when we go up to go to our chambers, then we double back to these dead ends. Does that have anything in it? I don't know. We're going to have to find out next time.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions and no
So,
answers.
I guess goodbye forever.
Bye.